Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a long time. I kind of don't know how long it's been, but certainly at least 15 years. We've been busy in that time, and while we've lost a few wayward souls to various wildlife along the way, Nanosteam is very far from dead. In fact, it's alive! Because of the time passed, this is going to be one of the biggest updates we've had in a good long while, and will highlight the progress we've made in the last century. Let's begin, shall we? The main menu has been thoroughly improved, with working buttons, music, and animated backgrounds. Ideally, this will be more complicated as time goes on, but for now, it works just fine. Most of the background are concepts drafted by our glorious team. The inventory has gone through a massive update, and all basic information can be shown on screen. The player now has free access to information for their inventory, party members, world map, skill set, abilities, and quests. Currently, many of these lack advanced functionality beyond scroll bars, and resized windows do not display properly. Inventory, however, has seen the biggest improvement in functionality, and displays the player's equipped items, carry weight, damage, armor rating, and also possesses description windows for items, as well as inventory filters. Equipment is now implemented mechanically. The player can now wear armor and switch weapons. Weapons can now be selected in-game and switched between freely, and have different damage, experience gain, weight, ammunition, speed, and range. Armor, being neither modeled nor graphically implemented, does not show up in-game, nor does it currently do anything against damage, due to calculations not taking into account armor rating at the moment. This will change in later updates. A huge amount of gun improvements were implemented. Support for more advanced projectile visuals now exists. Say goodbye to the days of sideways bullets, as we can now allow advanced visuals for them, such as laser beams, sprites, and animated models. Right now, this is just a basic demonstration of what's possible, and as time goes on, expect some more interesting things to come out of our guns. No innuendo intended there. Unsatisfied with the placement of Nanosteam's interface? Well, now you can change it. We've implemented an options menu into the game now, which, though currently limited, can allow players to click and drag individual UI elements anywhere they wish. This was always something we wanted to do, as customization of everything is a big part of Nanosteam. Future support will allow scaling and color changes, as well as additional graphical and gameplay options once those features are relevant and implemented. The long-awaited message system now exists. This serves to tell the player about experience points, levels up, and any other general notifications. Messages appear and slowly fade away, with said message time and max number of messages soon able to be tweaked in the options menu. All skill and traits are now fully implemented, and affect relevant skills, as well as have the capacity to level up. We can't fully show all of these in action, however, as while all skills may level up, many do not have ways to gain experience, and thus remain useless until further updates. NPCs can be targeted. This works similar to Freelancer's target system in that it tracks an individual enemy and displays relevant information such as health, shields, and name. Nanosteam's equipment grants higher level versions of targeting, which displays additional information, as well as grants minor stat bonuses or damage bonuses against the targetee. This system will be more advanced in the future. A significant milestone in basic gameplay has been reached, as combat and calculations for such now exist. In Nanosteam's gameplay, damage dealt and received is not a straight number, but calculated in a mix of set stats and randomly generated numbers. We feel that it's a good balance between modern action games and old RPGs, and with our latest updates, the player's base damage range can now be dealt to enemies, which also displays itself in the player's inventory. Individual damage numbers appear above an NPC when hit, and the player is therefore able to get an idea of how much damage they're doing. The player's stamina bar, energy bar, shield, and health bar now all work properly, and the player can tire out and take damage. Good thing, too, because NPCs now have the capacity to fight back against your merciless onslaught. AI is still fairly basic. Pathfinding is improved, but currently enemies simply stand still and fire at you, something that we will be correcting in later patches. For now, this simply serves to demonstrate their basic actions in combat. As always, we're looking for concept artists and modelers to grovel away in our factories for low pay. If you're interested in selling your soul, just follow the link in the description. To those who don't, you'll have a lot to look forward to in the coming updates, which will bring such things as bosses, travel between levels, dialogue, and that all-important feature for early access games, crafting. Until next time,